Ma Yun, also known as Jack Ma, is a famous Chinese businessman, born in Zhejiang on September 10, 1964. He is the co-founder and chairman of Alibaba Group, one of the world's leading technology companies. Jack Ma was the richest person in China in 2019, with an estimated net worth of $39.1 billion. He is also ranked by Forbes as one of the most powerful figures on the planet. Jack Ma has a startup story full of hardships and inspiration. He failed the university entrance exam twice and was rejected by 30 companies when applying for a job. But Jack Ma did not give up. He overcame all difficulties and founded Alibaba with nothing. Today, Alibaba is a giant business empire, having a great influence on the Chinese economy and society, as well as the whole world. Jack Ma is also known for his creative and flexible leadership style. He always encourages his employees to have the spirit of learning, creativity, and responsibility. Jack Ma's great sayings are valuable living and working philosophies that can help you change your perspective and find success. Sometimes, you will encounter difficulties and pressures in life. To overcome them, you need to have motivation and faith in yourself. Jack Ma's great quotes about life will help you realize important values and ways to achieve success. These sayings may sound simple, but contain profound philosophies that you can ponder for a long time. Discover Jack Ma's beautiful quotes about life. 1. If you don't give up, you still have a chance. Giving up is the greatest failure. 2. If you want to grow, find a good opportunity. 3. If you are small, you have to be very focused and rely on your brain, not your strength. 4. I don't want to be liked. I want to be respected. 5. The most important thing is to make the people happy. If they're happy, they will support you, and if they're not happy, you will lose them sooner or later. 6. Never give up. Today is hard, tomorrow will be worse, but the day after tomorrow will be sunshine. 7. We appreciate yesterday, but we're looking for a better tomorrow. 8. My job is to help more people have jobs. 9. If you treat people as enemies, they will become your enemies. 10. The most important thing that you should have is patience. 11. You need the right people with you, not the best people. 12. When KFC came to China, 24 people went for the job. 23 were accepted. I was the only guy who wasn't. 13. You never know how much you can do in your life. 14. If you have a different mindset, you will have a different outcome. 15. If you don't do it, nothing is possible. If you do it, at least you have the hope that there's a chance. 16. We want to change the world and change ourselves, not follow the world. Jack Ma's good sayings help lift the spirit. 1. It doesn't matter if I failed. At least I passed the concept on to others. Even if I don't succeed, someone will succeed. 2. Only fools use their mouth to speak. A smart man uses his brain, and a wise man uses his heart. 3. If there are 9 rabbits on the ground and you want to catch one, just focus on one. 4. Help young people. Help small guys. Because small guys will be big. Young people will have the seeds you bury in their minds, and when they grow up, they will change the world. 5. Giving up is the greatest failure. 6. No matter what your current condition, how or where you grew up, or what education or training you feel you lack, you can be successful in your chosen endeavor. It is spirit, fortitude, and hardiness that matter more than where you start. 7. Once in your life, try something. Work hard at something. Try to change. Nothing bad can happen. 8. There is nothing wrong with being born poor, but there is something wrong with dying poor. 9. Poor people only have one thing: time. 10. If you are poor at 35, you deserve it. 11. Poor people teach you how to be poorer. 12. I don't want people to have deep pockets but shallow minds. 13. Today, making money is very simple, but making sustainable money while being responsible to society and improving the world is very difficult. 14. Spending money is much more difficult than making money. 15. If you've never tried, how will you ever know if there's any chance? 16. when we have money, we start making mistakes. Jack Ma's good sayings about business: 1. Never, ever compete on prices, instead compete on services and innovation. 2. Global vision, local win. 3. The opportunities that everyone cannot see are the real opportunities. 4. You should learn from your competitor, but never copy. Copy and you die. 5. I try to make myself happy because I know that if I'm not happy, my colleagues are not happy, and my shareholders are not happy, and my customers are not happy. 6. Success and profitability are outcomes of focusing on customers and employees, not objectives. 7. A leader should be a visionary and have more foresight than an employee. 8. I think in 10 years we'll be bigger than Walmart. 9. I believe in 2 principles. Your attitude is more important than your abilities. Similarly, your decision is more important than your capabilities. 10. The very important thing you should have is patience. Billionaire Jack Ma is one of China's most successful businessmen. Jack Ma's career path is an inspirational story that energizes young people starting a business. So, who is Jack Ma? Let's learn about Jack Ma with Infina through the article below. Jack Ma's real name is Ma Van. He is a famous businessman in China and the founder of the famous e-commerce group, Alibaba. According to Forbes statistics in 2022, Jack Ma is currently in the top 10 richest billionaires in China, with Jack Ma's assets greater than $22.8 billion. Jack Ma was born on September 10, 1964, originally from Hangzhou City, Zhejiang Province, China. His parents came from the entertainment industry. Since childhood, Jack Ma was considered a stubborn, hyperactive child and was often involved in arguments and fights with friends around him. Since childhood, Jack Ma has had an interest in learning English and always tries to study, train himself as well as practice communicating with foreigners in English. In addition, he also worked as a free tour guide for a tourist hotel near his home. This is also an opportunity for him to improve his English and improve his vocabulary. When he was in high school, Jack Ma went to elementary school number 2 in Hangzhou City. When he entered high school, he attended Thien Tu High School and graduated from high school in 1982. After completing the program, he took the university entrance exam many times. The first time he took the Cao exam, Ma Van only scored 1 point in math. In 1983, he took the university entrance exam for the second time and only scored 19 points in mathematics. After failing the exam twice, Jack Ma passed the exam the third time and entered Hangzhou Normal University and continued his education. In 1988, he graduated from university with a bachelor's degree in English. In 2006, with the desire to improve his qualifications, Jack Ma continued to study at Chung Kong Business School in Beijing. After graduating from college in 1988, Jack Ma sent job applications to dozens of different companies, but was rejected. Finally, after many efforts, he passed the exam and became an English teacher at Hangzhou City Institute of Electronic Engineering. Jack Ma's starting salary at that time was only 12 USD or month. In 1995, Ma Van first came into contact with the internet during a day trip to Seattle City, Washington State, USA. After experiencing the internet, he was surprised by it. After that, he returned home and conducted research on the internet, and founded the first internet company with an online directory called China Pages. A few years later, Jack Ma abandoned the company after China requested to establish a joint venture with a foreign joint venture enterprise. It was not until 1999 that to become Alibaba e-commerce group, Jack Ma and 17 friends contributed an initial capital of $60,000. Jack Ma's Alibaba Group brand name was invented by him in San Francisco, USA. For Jack Ma, Alibaba is the brand that made his name in China as well as in the world. In early 2022, there was a rumor in China that Jack Ma was arrested. Due to the spread of false rumors, Alibaba Group's Hong Kong listed stock price decreased by about 1%. On the trading session on May 3, continuing the previous decline of 9%. Alibaba shares plunged 9.4% in Hong Kong, wiping out about $26 billion in market value. After knowing who Jack Ma is and how Jack Ma grew up, Jack Ma decided to venture into e-business by establishing many companies such as Taobao, Alimama, and Lin Links. Taobao gradually became a trend in online sales as a commercial website, leading e-commerce. The rapid growth of Taobao e-commerce store became such a phenomenon that the giant eBay offered to buy this organization. However, Jack Ma refused and decided to receive a $1 billion investment from Yahoo to get 40% of the company's shares. In 2012, Alibaba Group's trading volume exceeded 1 trillion yuan. By 2014, Alibaba had become a large company when it raised $25 billion from its IPO. Jack Ma became Chief Executive Officer of the organization and its 9 subsidiaries. Jack Ma is a billionaire who has been honored many times at different awards. It can be seen that Jack Ma is an extremely successful businessman in his business career, even though his beginning was extremely difficult. Hopefully, through the information about the billionaire above, you will have more motivation to pursue your dreams.